basketball is as professional as they get. Now, we know he can, he'll flout the rules a little bit, but he went along with it.
Yeah, I don't like it.
So I'm glad the NBA did what they did by, suspending them, because everybody would have been doing that. But I'm just saying the NBA changed the rule and say you got to make 2 of the 3. If you don't make any of them, you get penalized.
You don't have to change the rule.
No, I ain't have to change. You're not trying to make it.
Expect everyone to compete. To try to
make sure not. That's why we had a 4-team tournament.
Wait, but they don't want to compete. So I don't know if you've checked the standings lately, bro. But you know who has the exact same number of wins as Wemby's team? Spook's team, the Portland Trail Blazers.
No, you forgot your guy.
Wemby's so obsessed with winning. Let's get above 40 career victories a year and a half into his NBA.
This coming. You know that.
I did not like that one.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get more from the show and to check out clips from other shows on FS1.
The highlight of the day is Mahomes getting the new iPhone 16 at T-Mobile.
It's filled with apps intelligence. So very T-Mobile like a dog chasing squirrels, chasing a nut.
Is T-Mobile did iPhone 16 on us. Da-da-da-da.
Money against the field in the West, just to win the West. They've earned that. With that said, OKC, it's not just that they're young, it's that aside from Shea, I wasn't really impressed by how any of those young players played in the playoffs last year. I thought, you know what I mean? Shea, to his credit, Shea, had like a cup of coffee in the playoffs as a kid with the Clippers, and then right when he got to OKC, and then last year got there as an MVP candidate, played like an MVP candidate. Everyone else got a little bit worse. You know what I mean? Come the postseason. Also, OKC is a great defensive team, but they're a weird defensive team because they're not that big. Now, Hardenstein's obviously huge for them, and Chet's big, but they're, aside from Hardenstein, none of their bigs are big as far as it's muscular, and their great perimeter defenders are all 6'5" or short. Like Dort's a great perimeter defender, he's 6'4". The Lakers, on the other hand, have a really weird team in that they don't have a big, but they're a huge team. Meaning, their playoff rotation, aside from Austin, everyone's 6'7", 6'8", and so I think that they are a brutal matchup for everyone in the West. I think the only team who has the right personnel to credibly guard both of those guys is Boston. I think Boston, and so I'm not sitting here saying that they should be the favorite because they shouldn't be the favorite, but I am saying if they get OKC in a series, I don't know who's going to guard the guy Dort's not guarding. And that to me is if you get playoff LeBron and playoff Luka, that is a legitimate threat in every single series they'll play.
Yeah, and I said, I think it was last week, that I think there's 3 top contenders in the West. OKC, Denver, and the Lakers. And I would put both of those, OKC and Denver, ahead of the Lakers. I might even, if I had to pick a team, I might pick Denver. Like, Denver's really got it going. Yeah, Joker obviously was a tough matchup for the Lakers. Even when they had AD, now he just run roughshod. But Jamal Murray's playing better. Yeah, Aaron Gordon, obviously. So, and they're 20-6 over the last 2 months. So they're starting to get it together.
Once Jamal started playing well,
they're looking good. And they'll probably have a chip on their shoulder, too, after losing last year. OKC, I'm not as down on this matchup as you are. I think the main problem OKC would have against the Lakers is the youth. Because they would be the youngest team, I believe, to ever win a championship if they win it. That Portland team in 1977
were the youngest team last year in the series.
Yeah, so they'd be the youngest to win the final. So that's still a lot. I do think you got Dort and Jalen Williams. I think nobody's shutting down Luka and LeBron, but I think they could guard them. And again, it's really about team defense anyway. And you got the 2 7-footers in Holmgren and Hartenstein at the rim. Obviously, the Lakers will have trouble with them on the other end, too. So If Luka and LeBron make magic, then they're going to be a tough out. I would be a little surprised if they win the West, but I think they are a top team with those other two that I mentioned. And, you know, LeBron obviously has to stay healthy.
Yeah.
And at his age, and obviously he's got the foot bothering him, that's a question mark. And then I just want to see, in addition to the defense and the size, the lack of size, I still want to see how it works because they're going to have to start putting the ball in Luka's hands more. Because he's not going to be Luka Doncic if you don't let him have the ball in his hands and let LeBron and Austin Reeves play off the ball.
I believe that. I believe it could happen. I mean, I believe that we totally not paying attention to, like, we just forgetting the fact that it is Luka Doncic and LeBron James. So plain and simple.
So I think that as
simple as that
I saw Luka play the Thunder last year.
Yeah.
I saw a bunch of guys. You look at it, and people are like, oh, well, the Mavs, you know, shot out of their minds. They shot for the series almost 40% from three. I understand that, but go back and watch it. Until Game 6, one of the reasons they were shooting at that level is because they were wide open threes, because the defense collapses on Luka, and if you have another supercomputer alongside him in LeBron, that to me, it's just almost all of the true contenders have built a roster factoring in at some point we're going to have to deal with a Tatum or Luka or LeBron. We need an Aaron Gordon. We need a guy who can be out there. Nobody's got two of them. That's why I said Boston Knight, because I think Tatum and Brown would just be like, you know what? We can do it. Like that. And I also, and again, people can say that I am too, you know, optimistic about this. I think it is a great sign for the Lakers' chances that LeBron sat the All-Star game out. And by that I mean he only does that if he actually believes we might can win, we could maybe win a championship. And LeBron, when he was asked early in the year, and I know some people didn't like it, but he's been very honest the last few years with the Lakers. Like, nope, we're not a championship caliber team. Like, we're good, we're not a championship caliber. I do think things like the streaks matter to LeBron. I think knowing that he knew he had the best team. They won the All-Star game without him. You know what I mean? I think that I think he likes playing with Steph. I think there's a lot of stuff where he would have wanted to play. I think he didn't play because he's like, man, we got 30 games and then potentially 4 playoff rounds. And the fact that he believes it means his basketball brain has done the math on what they're good at, what they're not going to be good at. And it's like, I think we got a shot. And I just think that we're yet to see one game this year. They've only played together 2, where both these guys are anywhere close to full strength. And I just don't know what the ceiling that offense is going to be. And then I just want to ask you guys one question before we move on. The other piece of it is they're going to play. Last year, the Mavs played basically 7 guys the whole postseason. So you have Luka, LeBron, AR, Rui, and then Jackson Hayes when you want to play big, and then Vanderbilt or Dorian Finney-Smith. There's your 7 guys. Yeah. I think those are the only 7 guys who are really, like, maybe.
I think Gabe Vincent could get in because that's been good for him defensively.
But I feel like I don't mind that that is a playoff rotation. I don't mind those 7 guys, and it's everyone there is 6'7", and long. They just don't have a big. I think they're dangerous team.
There aren't a ton of teams that pound you inside. So I mean, we did see Utah do it to them on the glass and stuff. So that's something they'll have to figure out. But yeah, I dangerous for sure. Depending on how well Luka and LeBron match up together. We'll start seeing that over these next.
Who do you think would be, if they're on the opposite, if it ends up where Denver and OKC are the 1 and the 4, and the Lakers are on the opposite side of the bracket, who do you think is a better matchup for the Lakers?
out of OKC.
Denver, if the Lakers, let's just say,
If I'm the Lakers and I had to choose
who do you want
I
to play?
want OKC because of the youth.
I know it sounds disrespectful, me too. I would just worry that Joker's just gonna. If Joker put up 40-point triple doubles with AD there, that Joker's just gonna have.
He's shown. I mean, he's always shown it, but he'll put up 40-something more without question. I love Giannis. He's one of the 2 best players in the league. I don't need him in the dunk unless he got some package that we don't know about. Right. So, and Ja tweeted too later on, like Zach, AG, Aaron Gordon. I think that was about. If Ja were to get, I don't want to be the only star, big name to lose to this dude back McClung. Right. So I hope, first of all, McClung is saying, I thought he said this is his last one. But like you said earlier, Nick, this is kind of, no offense, all he's got going basketball-wise. So he needs to keep doing this. There could be
endorsements coming. $300,000 in dunk contest prize money and $110,000 in NBA salary. So
he only played 5 games.
Right, he's a 2-way guy, and listen, he was a good college player, and more power to him. But this is like a big deal for him. It makes him a name.
This, absolutely. So here's what I want to see. I want to see McClung, Zach LaVine. It'll be 30 in March, but if he still got those hops, I want to see him in it. Aaron Gordon will be 30 in September. He's actually younger than Zach, so if he would get in it. I think it was years ago that he won. But Zion ain't got a ton going for him basketball-wise either. I mean, he's still obviously a much better player than McClung. But this would put Zion back on the map if he just in it. And then don't forget Derrick Jones Jr., who won it a few years ago. Like, he's a great dunker, and he's 28 years old. So you bring that batch or even some of those guys with McClung, and that's huge. I like that. Yeah.
So I'm going to be, I guess, one of the few people that is not as down on All-Star Weekend as the general media. I think the dunk contest kind of goes in waves and always has. Like this idea that there was ever a time where every single year the dunk contest was amazing. It's just not true. Like to this day, the greatest dunk contest performance I ever saw was Vince in 2000. Yeah. And then the only thing that came close to it, and then, Dwight's thing was great, but the only thing I was going to say that came close to it was the Aaron Gordon, Zach LaVine duel was as good as duel. I think Vince's individual performance was the best, but that duel, I did not watch live Dominique Michael, but that's a legendary one. And I know that people are, big on LeBron should have done it. Man, that ship sailed. Like, if LeBron, maybe 24-year-old LeBron should have done the dunk contest. He didn't, so be it. I do think John Zion should do it. I think Zion in particular, if you want to argue that you don't have a responsibility to do it because, hey, LeBron didn't do it, so be it. But guys who need a public image boost, who could be great for the dunk contest, should do it. John, to his credit, has kept his hands clean, but John, he hasn't regained the juice he had before his incidents. Him kicking ass in a dunk contest, and he is the type of player who would win dunk contests, who would be great. And Zion needs to start accomplishing anything, as a pro. Those guys absolutely, I think, should do it, and it would be good for them. I agree with you. The reason I was never so big on LeBron's dunk contest is I looked at LeBron kind of like I look at Giannis. I don't think those guys would be great dunk contest dunkers. Now, I wouldn't have thought Aaron Gordon was going to be, and he ended up being an unbelievable one. But usually the big, powerful, strong guys are not the best dunk contest dunkers. But the guys that have the next generation of guys who are trying to take their celebrity, if you will, in the league to a new level should take advantage of this opportunity because they tried to make the three-point contest the thing, but at its core, shooting threes is never going to be as exciting as this dude jumping over a car. So
I agree about LeBron. Like I always said when people were criticizing for not getting in it, I don't think he'd be a great dunk contest dunker. he would have to be super creative like Dwight Howard was.
Yes.
Or Gordon was incredibly creative too. Like that's the only way a big burly guy like that can be great. But I will say this is one thing that happened. When LeBron didn't get in it, that's when kind of the stars stopped getting in it. Like it used to be George, Dominique, all the stars, Sean Kemp, they would get in the dunk contest. And when LeBron didn't do, I'm not even saying.
Jalen, what's your favorite line?
My favorite line? I'm not a liar.
Oh, you just lied there. A lot of people say we look alike. How do you feel? Take me down. Let me know when Kyrie get in. I'm gonna feel the spirit when you walk past. Kyrie, what's your favorite anime? What's your favorite anime?
I don't watch anime, bro.
I don't watch anime. Why you mad? Dragon Ball Z. Favorite Dragon Ball Z character? Okay, can you look this way? Hey, why don't you like to pass the ball?
I passed the ball, man. We've talked about this before. Do you remember that?
Okay, Jason, you got to get rid of one. Rush Hour or Bad Boys? Which one? Franchise?
Rush Hour.
Let's talk about shooters. What's your favorite line?
It's necessarily tied to that. But time-wise, when LeBron didn't do it, you've rarely seen. Blake Griffin did do it.
Blake Griffin.
You've rarely seen like the.
So we feel like the roster reveal for 2K25 was it was okay. So let's go through some of this because we are seeing some names that were released by WWE very recently, and they are going to be in the game. For example, AOP, they will make it in. Alundra Blaze, we've seen in Royal Rumble footage, the first round of early access footage, she's in the game. Elektra Lopez made it into the game. Bischoff is back in. We've seen Ethan Page in early footage. The Head Shrinkers are in there, so a lot of the Samoan Dynasty related to Bloodline, obviously, they are making it into the base game, which is a nice thing to see. I do like that. You are seeing a ton of the TLC from last year making the cut for this year's base game, which is not new. They typically have done this in the past. For example, Pat McAfee is in the game. Hey, guess what? Here's a big positive. Pat McAfee's buddies are not in the game. Goodbye. So things are busy in my house. We don't always have time to cook. We barely have time to look at each other. That's where Factor comes in every single day for us. My wife and I actually do subscribe to Factor, and we get our meals every single month. So this is just a happy accident. Quick, nutritious, good for me, and the big thing is the quickness in there because we have 2 kids and it's chaos all the time. I love to be able to grab and go, and we're getting all of the protein, nutrients, everything we need. Also, just helping us feel better and a little bit healthier too. You can skip the overpriced takeout trap as well. Factor is cheaper and way more delicious. You get chef-crafted restaurant quality meals delivered right to your door. They're ready to heat up in just 2 minutes, which means more time for you. So when things get hectic, Factor is flexible. You can change your order up every week with plans from 4 to 18 meals per week.
I win every day. Eliminate every day, bitch. Let me just say this. Shout out to the girl.
Shut your goof ass up. We ain't trying to.
Or pause or reschedule your deliveries. Time. We've done this ourselves. We find that sometimes.
Verse. These niggas is weird, man. I'm telling you, bro. Tell 'em. What is this? Nigga, you know, simulate that shit. Stop playing with the homies. On G's. Wemby. GOAT. There's no way else to explain it, nigga. It's GOAT, nigga. It's just that simple, nigga. You got two of these niggas on here. No Kareem, no Jordan, no Magic or Kobe, nigga. Like, GOAT, nigga. I don't know what else to say. You got Oscar Robertson, Elgin Baylor. These two niggas was crazy in their time. So you telling me you put all of these niggas together? This is your first team. I mean, without me, you probably would get a Jordan. I'm not gonna hold you, but too bad. It's on G's. Second team. No guard. That's go. G. Go. This shit crazy. Kareem and Magic made something. KG made that bitch. This is all defensive team. All defensive first. I'm in the West. Who the one seed? Who the fuck is the one seed out here, bro? Damn. I think I got KD and Kevin Garnett. Jesus Christ. I'm gonna just go with this lineup because that's what the computer came up with all year. So, but if we lose this game, I'm putting the lineup that I should have started with from jump anyway. Because I don't understand why Nikola Jokic is not. First of all, I'm putting Nikola Jokic in this. I don't understand why Nikola Jokic is not in the. I don't understand why Shea Gilgeous-Alexander is not in my. It doesn't make any sense. What the fuck? Okay. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. That's cool. I mean, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see.
Round one in the Western Conference begins. The Nuggets look to show the world that their motivation can overpower the doubters and carve the path to success. The first step starts tonight against the Memphis Grizzlies. Round one, Game 1, the NBA playoffs, coming up next.
The playoff battle in the West starts off with a bang right here. Game 1. This is Kevin Harlan.
We're only plus seals ourselves, and we're really good at all the offense. Packer offers each only plus seals.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Howard is out there with Garnett. And it's Durant. And there's Carter. And it's Morant in at the point. And for the Nuggets, Thompson is out there with Hastings. And it's Nikola Jokic. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's LeBron in at the power.
What you doing, bro? Play the goddamn video. What the fuck is you doing?
She's not mine, now she's fine. I don't think she'll ever get with a ring. I got sliding, big like trust. I think I just drop it anything. She got potential, she'll go up. And for me, she'll do anything. I took a perk, then I feel her. I took a shoot, now I feel everything. I just feel, now I feel everything. I double like Anthony Davis. And a little break. My wrist beating like Javante. Got me something she gave. She give me that to a jaw ache. Little check, another money exchange. I'm in New York, I see like the Rangers. Wanna send it to anything late. 200 synthetic my fragrance. Soon as you touch, you can turn around naked. Niggas trying to say anything. Won't fuck with them anyway. 100 bands for any day. For we never afraid. I get like send it turn for the rain. I had to turn around, fade away. Ooh, that's my nigga. Smoking on gas like what's in the tank. I was in a smoking on dumb then a big bump body Biscayne. Listen, like what's in the drugs. I told the doc I'm not giving no blood, cause that money shit run through my veins. Oh, he playing tough. My shooter start bugging like Dane. Hey, she's not mine, now she's for us. I don't think she'll ever get wedding ring. I cannot slide a big body truck. I can be zippy dropping anything. She got potential, she could go up. But for me, she'll do anything. I took a perk, now I feel numb. I took a shoe, now what the fuck?
That's not the type of opportunity.
I took a shoe, now I feel everything. Hit the screw, now I feel everything. The double like Anthony Davis. Come on, bro. Ain't no wages.
Let's send it over to David Aldridge, who caught up with head coach Michael Malone. David?
Of course, John Morant's named first and foremost, so I asked him about the strategy. He said try to plug every defensive hole we see. I know if we give Morant any space, he'll try and slice right through us, so we can't have any cracks in the armor. A tall order for the defense against the unstoppable Morant. Back to you.
Thanks, David. Jokic, and he drops it in from the low post. And the teardrop coming from a 7-footer. No one is
smoking on gas like what's in the tank. Bang, bang, bang. Niggas hate when they tell me I come around.
Garnett outside.
If you try to be everybody, they pull up in that phone. I thought that bitch was looking like a running checks. What the fuck? Let me tell you about it first.
Basket good.
I know what they say.
Hey, bang, bang.
But you need some bucket getters too now.
But I let the top down, bitch, I did it with. Let me tell you about that money that I the Louis Vuitton. After I infinity, I just brought on fight. Yeah, I will love your wife. I don't care if y'all was just married. Tell that chick stop staring at me. You don't lose day when we talk around.
The Nuggets shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
Pull up in that form. Hop down that bitch is looking like a right checks. I was young, icy nigga, art I'm this brother smoking on the beat, go to my head. Bang, bang.
The first free throw is good.
I think everybody knows how good LeBron James is. But the
Yo,
thing
count
that
on
makes
me.
it remarkable is the longevity of his talent, and he is still leading the way for his team.
Gilgeous Alexander's checked in for Denver, and the Grizzlies also with the sub. Johnson's checked in.
First quarter
basketball just over 2.5 minutes played.
Yo, stop letting this nigga run out.
Second basket of the game.
And this is where Howard can be dominant.
Niggas hate every time I come around.
Can take over.
Damn.
The Nuggets trail by 4. Here's LeBron.
Guarding James is
Little ass nigga.
so good at getting the better of the defense.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. Free throw good, James. And both free throws good for James. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Grizzlies. Here's Morant. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Just no resistance on the inside.
I can't make no dinner, but that nigga wasn't me. You can slow.
His first chance at the line here.
That is just what you want. She got that $1 million to get. Oh shit! And I'm in and out the band. I can go if we want it. I can go. Get all in. You know how we go.
Durant finds out.
Yeah, it's about a cut. Shit, man.
Outside, Gilgeous Alexander.
Fuck is wrong with you, nigga? And don't make me make one. So good, I should have to pay. So good, I should have to pay.
Here's Carter, and then James down as he goes right over Jokic.
Said you want to pitch emojis in my contact. So when you see me, just remind me to call back. When my niggas like the summer come and fall back. She casting out at 4 a.m., I'm about to fall back.
Here's Gilgeous Alexander. Pass to Hastings. Here's Jokic, and Jokic goes down.
Great effort. They're fighting.
That's what we're going to make.
Continues to attack the offensive glass.
Fuck.
That's foul number 2 for him.
And that's his second foul.
That's what we're going to make.
Denver making a switch here. Embiid's checked in.
So good, I should have to pay.
Luka Doncic.
That shit the fuck out of here, boy.
And great lead there by SBA. Knew the shot was coming and just trusted was
instinct. Jalen Brunson, he's checked in for Hastings. There's a minute 34 left in the first quarter.
Oh, what a pass, and then he lays it in with the circus.
Dwight Howard about to big body.
Brunson surveying the D.
Big
Doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. And the Grizzlies leading by 5. The free production. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet. Carter's got his 4th assist in this one. LeBron kicks to Brunson. It's rebounded by Doncic. Memphis has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Already. On 48, I know what I used to stay before. Now I'm popping into Toronto. I used to stay before again.
Zion Williamson comes in for James. And it's Carter.
Oh my God.
Then for the Grizzlies, McGinnis comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Morant in for Vince Carter.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight. Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Here's Doncic. Score the basket, his 2nd of 2 attempts.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Here's Jokic. And again, unable to change momentum here.
Can't get that.
It's Morant with the drive.
Niggas Dwight Howard.
1 second left. And Gilgeous Alexander with the lead. Gilgeous Alexander's got his 7th bucket of the game to go. And so is Dwight Howard making highlights for Memphis. He finishes with 9
Dwight Howard.
The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We'll be back after this break. And we're ready to get back into the action here in game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store.
Stop by the senior.
Hey guys, they've also done a great job generating offense.
Have you had a recent car accident?
Defense forcing turnovers and making the defense pay.
Gilgeous Alexander out there with
This nigga is a fucking funny ass.
Carter in at the 3. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. And they can't get it to drop. The Nuggets trail by 11.
Oh my God, you niggas grab everything.
Will retain possession here.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
In deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Paul George is checked in for Baker. Here's Jokic. It's and the Grizzlies leading by 11. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly.
Y'all subscribe, like, share the video. Y'all know Roller had to jump in on the algorithm. Hey, this 2 cents in. Get a splash there on this 50 each, 50 cent. DML, cooperating, coffee and all that stuff. Just
more, yo.
App just came out. I'm not jumping in on the algorithm and all that stuff. But you was speaking on how everybody was so crucial, calling him Brad and turn it back on him and not showing no love. So quick to cancel him, but with big boots, all real. The same ones he used to rock with, like Steve and all them. They were ready to go stand beside people.
Denver passing it around.
When the Rollins feel like y'all need to been new. Like y'all saying people been new. People feel like y'all need to been new.
Yo, that's a foul.
Fill out the paperwork. Then, you know, on jail phone calls and playing the story and all that stuff. You could get you been saying. But y'all was so quick. It wasn't for people blowing it up.
Then opponents are going to let you take
It wasn't for people blowing it up. I was feeling like y'all didn't want to see that stage. And splash that. There's a lot of truth to what Ron was saying. You know what I'm saying? He's not wrong for what he's saying. Because he feel like he's picking and choosing. He's so quick to cut my throat. And he said he had a birthday.
the Grizzlies on a
Yeah, I ain't got money with you niggas. Y'all ain't even
Barnett outside.
got no money with these. Some of y'all are doing this shit for free, like this.
Inside.
So y'all niggas was my real friend. Y'all was so quick to jump on his baby. Big niggas.
And a wide open look for
You know what I'm saying? But
yes, it's James picking up the assist.
to people like Young Skinner, Easy, Ice Web, Money Bag Web, and they would think they can always run with this like he didn't know for sure. He did not know for sure. Like he told he say, she say.
LeBron's got 4 rebounds.
This is gonna be like when your case brought up. I read your paper and the whole thing. I seen what you did. I seen what you did because I always said since day one when Ronald first came in, I said that's not strange. That one school, these kids, the two bandits and foot was. I did not stand there. I did not beside him. I did not like his kitchen. I did not feel like something like. We see what the only one that come out and really, you know, speak on
His only concern
and telling
right
them, you
now
know
is
what you
getting
do
the
and all
points
that
on the
stuff.
board. I don't mean
So I
style
need something right that like it was something that they seen what they was doing. Yeah, they like, nah, I ain't doing that. Because it ain't like Rollo got the money to pay these artists to come around or they have a future of this about money.
Good players really get after
You know what I'm saying? So
sense that they're reeling and he's gonna put his foot.
I can understand what Rollo's saying on that right there. But it's a tricky situation in this situation. You keep bringing it up. You don't even let it die.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on
It's even more suspicious. Like, why would pick that podcast? Why do they take your energy down? There's only 2 reasons why I think pick that podcast and take somebody's energy down.
Here's what Denver's going with right
One,
now.
if you do some fight shit, right? So say you something disrespecting certain legends in Atlanta, and you go too hard, talk about niggas kids, shit like that, and they may get a phone call from T.I., from Boosie, whoever. They be like, man, I love what y'all so tough. Like, man, y'all can't have this nigga on y'all platform and do this nigga no life and all that stuff. And they'll take it down on the strength of when you disrespected my partner or somebody out here. Shit. So that's the same reason why 85 South Stroke take down the chalk and what not because he said I tell him, because he tell me on this again, I tell him. So it ain't that. I mean, you said this about T.I., you said this about this person, you spoke on that thing, you said this, shit like that, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, the only reason why I think they take their shit down is because not so much extreme, but it would be more Baby J and Big Bang. They were two on the show that really live by code. Baby J
yo.
She not a
You gotta be shitting me.
Nah, Baby J will live by the code. Let Baby J get into it. She no. Let Baby J get involved in a drug type of situation. There's a lot of shit happening, a lot of trafficking, a lot of shit going on. When her name get blown up, when she get locked up, she ain't gonna fold. For the most part, that I think she ain't gonna fold. She gonna stick to the G code and just fight it. We gotta know that platform. You know, he's solid. You know what I'm saying? That's like he's a godfather. Like I always said this about Big Bang. Big Bang, one of the gangsters. He remind me of the dude on Vanessa Society.
Oh my God! Ain't no way in hell this nigga John doing this to us like this.
But yeah, he's such an OG. He's like watch niggas put it in work. You want to know something? When he's in the street, yeah, nigga, I don't know. Yeah, I watch him niggas put it in work. Maybe tell a nigga what shit like that. You want to know something? OG playing Godfather. So you know you can stand on gold, you can stand on business and shit like that. But I feel like they feel like you told me. That's another reason why they'll take down that interview. It ain't too many other reasons why they'll take down the interview, especially if it's DBs. So unless Rollo told me to take it down, but Rollo told me to take it down. You know what I'm saying?
These niggas are fucking so bad.
I ain't never seen Baby J act like that. So
buying a car is kind of a big deal. Use the car moves. That's price drop over. Big deals come to you. Big deals, like
Guarded by
Y'all
Morant.
know you have to find your best.
Thompson makes it look so easy.
Revenge in style there.
Morant outside.
Here's
Embry. Good.
Oh my God.
Morant's got 6 assists in the game. Carter with the 3, and the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so is Memphis, finding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside.
I don't know what's up with the situation. I ain't never really looked into the paperwork like that. Besides watching city ass shit.
Execution,
All the other things that you should do. I ain't never really just pulled me to it right.
we know what we're trying to
Everybody talking about this page. The page is 6 or 8. I think it's 6 or 12. Page 6 and 12.
Back to you.
And that's what got the streets like.
We'll step away briefly.
I mean, like,
Right back
they
out
saying
here for
he
the
did.
start of the third quarter after this break.
Think his money's going to buy him out of this situation. And it didn't. Money can't really buy you out of the situation with the feds. You thought that you can go against the grain with the feds and his money was real. So he went in there telling folks what he's saying a lie. But niggas saying you gave a profit. The streets ain't respecting it.
Hey everybody, it's
So if I
halftime of
wouldn't
game
just
1 and a
wish
big lead right now for
Rollo
the
a happy
Memphis
birthday.
Grizzlies.
When Rollo for the gay black
Well, it's been a stampede in transition.
They've been staying in the same house.
Right down your throat if you let them.
They've been chilling together and shit like that.
I'm going to give you a compliment.
You know what I'm
just like
saying?
you,
Like,
Jet, in the blink of an eye.
I wouldn't Future and all them and certain niggas in Atlanta repost Rollo's album or tell him happy birthday. Why wouldn't they? And he done all did songs with these niggas, spend money with these niggas, all this stuff. Only Lil Baby they embrace.
An interesting postseason for the Nuggets. Guys, how important is the first game of the series?
Very important.
Yeah, like,
you learn a lot about yourself.
Lineup is cool. It's just
so, but this is what Rollo had to say
and
about
after
that
game
shit.
1, it's all about how you cover up those weaknesses. Force your opponent to shake up their approach.
I should have started Jokic and Joel.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
Saying he did 27 years for a dude.
Michael, 57. And they went on there, he was funny. I thought it was funny when he said the shit. I don't think they been good because you like that with years on.
And we're with you again as our round 1 coverage continues. Guys, John Morant has been sensational.
No problems fighting his way to the rim.
I've seen you take a picture with you, like,
in close.
And you love
at least you know how to sit out there. No shots are run off the back. And the sit out there work it out. Got the team space on team how to get money work out. So that you go to the video shoot, that bullshit, they said it was a commit, and then
the Nuggets trail by 15, taking off the second half. Here's Taylor Jenkins' 5. John Morant, he's out there with Carter. Then it's Garnett, and it's Durant, and it's Howard in at the 5 down low. The Nuggets have been coming through at the charity strike. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts.
I respect Jim Jones. It's just I hate that like this nigga just I don't know, man. I do feel like all that gang shit is corny at this moment, man. Like nigga, you like 89, nigga. Why is you?
It's different. You know what I'm saying?
Out here trying to promote this shit. I don't care that you're a gang member. You just promoting this shit a lot. Like, yeah, walking through the blood hoods and like, bro, we don't give a fuck. I just want to hear the tweet.
Carter does
it ain't like we ain't got homies in jerseys. He not like that. So for you to be like trying to stomp that 5 and say, well, really, you play to a little nigga where he play gold.
Okay, man, we already know what's going on between Rack 100 and Jim Jones, man. And Jim Jones has never been shy, about his love for West Coast culture. He's always claimed to be a blood. I don't know if he's a true top, whichever one he is, but we already know he proudly represents the blood gang out there in California. Him and Whack 100 fell out, man. And Whack 100 is further speaking on the issues of going to the park and did he know Jim Jones was in the park or not. And Jim Jones floating around in the West Coast. And he pretty much said he never banished Jim Jones from the West Coast. But Whack 100 has taken exception to Jim Jones acting like he did something major by going out there to the West Coast and then waiting to leave the West Coast to get back to the East, speak about whatever issues he has with Whack 100. And Whack is saying Jim Jones done activated the homies on both sides, and if he comes back out there, he's going to have to keep his head on a swivel because somebody may see him somewhere and may set it off. It is interesting. I'm going to let y'all get to it. Shout out to Whack 100. Shout out to 100 ENT. This is Dirty Radio. Let's go.
The Nuggets moving the ball around. Here's Hastings. Leonard kicks to Thompson.
That's cool. So that's what made Gonzalez Park, people say Gonzalez Park is like the Power Park. It's the West Side Power Park. That's why Jim Jones chose to pull up there. Well, Jim Jones chose to pull up there because his roots to the West Coast come from over there, which originally a guy named Hot Dog. So Western Beach and West Side Power. Hot Dog and Rocco was very close. I don't know if they family, but they was close to my family. So when Hot Dog passed away, Hot Dog used to Rocco continue the relationship. Now, I never said Jim Jones can't come to the West Coast. I never said Jim Jones wasn't a real blood. That's what I said. See, if I would have said those things, our team that being on point was already in.
Their defense is in overdrive.
And oblivious to an issue with Jim Jones because it's really not an issue. All I did is what I always do. He fought, he let me like a breath. He gonna stand with me right away. And if somebody send him a clip that he hits with my voice, and they say it's a physical wiretap, the one guy's gonna send me the clip and say, keep falling, let's have him a pitch.
Here's Carter. Hastings grabs the board.
Shit. I answer everything else, right? So, with Jim Jones, any other time I text him, it was a response. And he come to town, you know, so my people he needed, I looked him up, he did music with Coyote. When he was doing his quarantine, when you know, we can record from different locations. So, when the tip come to me, I'm looking at the tip. I'm like, oh shit, but y'all just losing the federal trial. I'm not being arrested. No, so I'm doing what's on the clip. So I see it to him. What's happening with this clip? It's the same way, the same number that texts you. You call and you talk about this, that, merch, this, that, what's going on, this, that. You respond, and when I say that, and what's happening with this clip, he went down. If he said, what? What's up with this? And I go, go, you get it. It's some weird shit going on. So I never said, you can't go nowhere. Now, you became, it's a bunch of shit you try to do out here that I'm not speaking of. You try to get verses out of certain people that told you, no. You know, I bet you won't put that on now play verses. Right? That said no. He tried to get certain people to show up with they said no. Because they like, they know what you're trying to do. Now, if you got out here and said, Rock, I'm out on the West, nigga, it's always me and you. You'd pull up and your somebody would have went back in the Delta flight. What I don't like is, nigga, I ain't taking on with you like that for what you doing because there's people out here that genuinely love you. I don't care who you with. Certain individuals you with is people that genuinely love you. And there's cats out here that once they see something's going on, right? No matter the situation, there's going to be a situation. So if this boy ain't really did because I'm getting calls like nobody. What? You didn't tell me it was always Jim Jones. It was a hurt. So when you did that, now you didn't activate all these people. Why they got business good? They got Jimmy love for me on both sides. And now, if your ass over here eating next season, they might respond. That ain't what I want you to be. I just really want you to answer to this audio. Because Jim, when we brought up that right, we didn't directly make it about you. So you wanted to go to New York and tag and talk about where I can't go.
And there's the fouls on the franchise.
Then you did make it with the West Coast. It
personal foul. We'll see how the coaching staff handles this.
We got niggas that win the parks and got park in the park. We got niggas that win the park and basketballs in the park. Right?
55 seconds left.
You see what I'm saying? They come in at 10 o'clock at late at night. I don't even think that. When they with me, they not really with me. I'm that shit. So I heard you. Well, you ain't gonna be doing it. I've never said when you can't go. He was at the James Graham
And the
park.
fast break finds the right guy. Carter goes all out to make
Yes,
sure
you
they can
security for
Catching
you.
up on the changes for Denver. Zion Williamson's checked in for LeBron. Carter comes in for Leonard. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Hastings. Now, here's Jokic. He's got 8. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Carter left side. And it's Denver with the rebound. Jokic has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And it's Morant with the rebound.
Whew. He tried to get spicy and totally whiffed.
I know you
Okay.
like the
He's going to be living this one down for at least
I'm doing this
about a
personal
week.
security on the
That
right.
one drops for
He
him.
said Cuba. I'm on the
Embry's got his second
side.
bucket
But I'm
tonight.
right. They like, you
Just
know
a
who's
textbook
doing
lead pass right there,
okay,
putting
cool.
it right
But my
where he
mind
needs
is
to
not
be.
on when Jim K. No. And I'm gonna be real like Tim ain't like that. You know, Roger was bring up and all that. But nigga, you 49 years old, you ain't get a big deal when you supposed to.
Torched him for
But that's
24
cool.
points so far.
You ain't
He'll
ready
get
to
you
win.
back to the
You can't lay
action
down.
after.
Your empire takes you to be here to float it like a lot of
And a
boys
quick
do.
look now
But
at
you
the
don't,
State Farm
it's not like that. Even the